So Joe, what is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
First thing I do when I wake up in the morning? Well, I pray. There's the first thing I do, laying in bed. So I kind of meditate and have a conversation with God first thing in the morning.
As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh, I really wanted to be a musician. And I put in my 6th grade little autograph book that I wanted to own a radio station and a TV station. That's what I wanted to do when I was a child.
Okay, what is your biggest weakness?
I'm loud. I'm just loud and probably a little insensitive to people's political view, religious views around me. And I'm working in my 56th year of life, actually 57th year of life. I'm now working on that part, like trying to be just a little more sensitive to other people around me.
What are you most proud of?
My family, my wife and my daughters.
What was the best advice you have ever received?
Best advice I ever received was from one of my mentors, and Bill O'Callahan. And what he told me was, never appear desperate, no matter how bad things are going, no matter how bad it is. Never appear desperate.
What are you most excited about these days?
My new venture, and then my wife's venture too, which is really cool because, coming to this program here at MediaWorks, I've been an entrepreneur my entire life, but I never spoke the language. And then learning from the Back Porch Group and being exposed to the business model canvas, value propositions, design. It's really transformed a lot of what I do. So I'm really excited about that. And my company, Digitrax Entertainment, I'm pretty excited about that right now.
So aside from Sing and Spell, is there a recent startup app you particularly think is awesome?
In the program here now, yeah, there's several things. I really like the creative flow that Spare Time Entertainment with Fatty's been doing. I could see that the Solid Pick team really has on the pulse of like the sports. I don't know how it'll play. I'm not a sports person, but it seems like pretty cool to me. The virtual reality team, that's such a cutting edge area. And that's really excited. And I have food allergies. I'm allergic to so many different things. And as a child, so the menu magic and that was appealing to me because I would use that because of my food allergies.
What's the one thing that you could not live without?
One thing I could not live without. My family. Yeah.
iPhone or Android?
I'm an Android user.
Beatles or Stones?
That's a very interesting question. Beatles or Stones? From the music aspect of it, I'm gonna go Beatles. From the gut, I'm gonna go Stones.
All right. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. Wow, this is gonna be a throwback for everyone here. I love the film Metropolis by Fritz Lang. It's one of my favorite. It's my favorite movie.
Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? Well, I'm a TV junkie. So right now I like Sense8. Sense8.
If you can invite 3 people to a dinner, living or dead, who would they be?
Wow, 3 people to a dinner. So we'll take the usual suspects out. We'll take out. Like Jesus would be that would be a cool dinner. But like let's go with contemporary Americans. I'd like to sit down. Let's go with Teddy Roosevelt, because I think he would be really interesting. And then let's bring his cousin Franklin in. So we have Teddy and Franklin. And then let's throw into the mix, just for kicks, we'll throw in, so we get opposing views here. We'll get Winston Churchill in the room too. So I like to know what happened during that great generation and how those 3 guys arguably saved the world. It'll be interesting.
All right. What is the one thing you look for in a hire?
Willingness. Just willingness. talent, you expect talent. Like I just natively expect talent. Like if you're coming for a gig, I mean, you better have the talent. So then there's the willingness part, because you can take on, especially for startups and entrepreneurs, you can take on the color of worker. And that, I don't want a worker. I want somebody who wants to be me. I want somebody who's like, wants my job. I mean, that's who I want.
What is the best thing about the internet?
The best thing about the internet, the ability to retrieve data at such a fast speed. I mean, delivery mechanism, to be able to deliver stuff at a fast speed.
All right. What was the biggest learning experience of your life?
Biggest learning experience of my life? Holy hats. I'm always learning though. So it's really, I mean, I'm the constant student. I read a lot. I mean, I study a lot. So, probably the most recent thing was that, the business model canvas. I have to go to that. The most recent thing I'll go to.
Okay. What do you think are the most common mistakes first-time entrepreneurs make?
Common mistakes. Probably like it's this fine line. Like you have this idea that you want to do, and you're going to take it out. Because I've done this several times. I started with my first business was a record label, 1977, postmodernist music. We were doing new wave bands up in New Jersey, northern New Jersey, and thinking, counting on the money before you make it, like counting on the money before you make it, like spending it before you have it. And I think that's the number one mistake. Number two is not giving the correct estimation of effort to do something and the ability to follow through.
What was the biggest mistake you've ever made?
Biggest mistake I've ever made, but just that. I mean, I had a big .com in '99. I had close to 100 employees. We raised $14 million in a year, and and it was poor timing, but like personally guaranteeing so many different things.
What do you do to live a balanced life?
I swim. That's what I play the drums. I'm a drummer, but it kind of ties into my business. But I've always played the drums. I love listening to music. I collect vinyl, so I go out and collect vinyl. And then, I probably work way too much. My life is probably not balanced. I'm probably the wrong guy.
All right. Who has influenced you the most?
My dad, my mom, my dad. I'd say my dad was probably one of the biggest influences in my life.
Okay. And the final question: why Knoxville, Tennessee?
Why Knoxville, Tennessee? Well, I could say I picked Knoxville, but I didn't. I was consulting for digital media properties, and it was taking me all over the country. And I came to consult for a company here that they asked me to stay on and take over the company. So, and it's interesting because my wife's family is originally from here, so it was pretty cool. It was and Knoxville is a really pretty place. But anyone who's in New York or New Jersey, that's a terrible place. Do not move here. We don't want them coming here. Okay.
All right, that's all our questions. Thank you so much.
Okay, great.